just get started. ஸோ அதனால தான் நம்ம வந்து இதுலேருந்து ஆரம்பித்தோம். ஸோ இப்போ பாருங்களேன், அந்த ப்ராஜெக்டை பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த கார் சேல்ஸ் ப்ரெடிக்ஷன் இருக்குல்ல, இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட்ல நமக்கு வந்து இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப் வந்து இதில் மோஸ்ட்லி நம்ம என்னென்ன லைப்ரரி, இது என்ன மாதிரி ப்ராஜெக்ட்டுங்கிறத ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நம்ம அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணுவோம். ஸோ இப்போ இது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா என்ன கார் சேல்ஸ் ப்ரெடிக்ஷன் பண்ண போகிறோம். ஸோ இப்போ காருக்கான பேராமீட்டர்ஸ்லாம் கொடுத்துருவாங்க. இந்த பேராமீட்டரில் காரோட சைஸ் என்ன, இன்ஜின் சைஸு, அதோட நம்பர் ஆஃப் பிஸ்டன்ஸு, என்ன மாடலு, மேக்கு, கம்பெனி என்ன, டீட்டெயில்ஸு, அதோட எப்பெல்லாம் சர்வீஸ் பண்ணியிருக்கோம், அதோட ஹிஸ்ட்ரி, எல்லா டீட்டெயிலும் கொடுத்துருவாங்க. ஸோ இப்போ நம்ம இந்த ப்ராஜெக்டில் என்ன செய்யணும்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, நம்ம வந்து காரோட சேல்ஸை ப்ரெடிக்ட் பண்ணணும். ரைட்டா? ஸோ இப்போ காரோட சேல்ஸை நம்ம இப்போ ப்ரெடிக்ட் பண்ணோம்னா, அது வந்து நான் அன்னைக்கு உங்களுக்கு சொன்ன இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷனில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா ஈக்குவேஷன் மாதிரி நம்ம ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும். ஸோ இப்போ இந்த y ஈக்குவல் டு எஃப் ஆஃப் எக்ஸ்ன்னு ஃபார்ம் பண்ணுறோம். இந்த y ஈக்குவல் டு எஃப் ஆஃப் எக்ஸ்ன்னு போடும்போது இந்த வேல்யூஸ் எல்லாம் தான் எக்ஸ். எதெல்லாம் நான் இப்போ சொன்னேன் இல்லையா உங்களுக்கு. ஸோ காரோட மேக் என்ன, மாடல் என்ன, அதோட இது என்ன, அதோட இன்ஜின் கெப்பாசிட்டி என்ன, அதெல்லாம் தான் வேரியபிள்ஸ் நமக்கு. சரியா? இப்போ மெஷின் லேர்னிங்கை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் ராகவ், நம்மளுக்கு என்ன இதுன்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, எந்த டேட்டாவை நீங்கள் எடுக்கிறீங்கன்னாலும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டேட்டா வந்து கிளீனான ஃபார்மேட்ல இருக்காது. சரியா? அதனால நம்ம என்ன செய்வோம், எல்லாத்தையும் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கிளீன் பண்ணணும் டேட்டாவெல்லாம். அதுதான் இந்த கிளீனிங் ப்ராசஸ்ல நம்ம அந்த டேட்டா சயின்ஸோட 5 ஸ்டெப்ஸ் பார்த்தோம் இல்லையா, அந்த இதுல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எல்லா வேரியபிள்ஸையும் நீங்க எடுத்துப்பீங்க. அந்த வேரியபிள்ஸ் எல்லாம் இந்த மாதிரி வேரியபிள்ஸை டிஸ்பிளே பண்ணி பார்ப்பீங்க. ஸோ என்னென்ன வேரியபிள் எந்த மாதிரி இருக்கு, எது நமக்கு யூஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கும் இருக்காதுங்கிற மாதிரி. ஆனா ஒன்னே ஒன்று தெரிஞ்சுக்கோங்க, மெஷின் லேர்னிங்னா சிஸ்டம் எதை அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணும், 0 1 1 மட்டும்தான் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணும். ஸோ அதனால நீங்க அதுக்கு நம்பர்ஸ் மட்டும்தான் கொடுக்க முடியுமே தவிர, நீங்க டைரக்டா இந்த மாதிரி வேல்யூஸ் அது கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா அந்த சிஸ்டம் வந்து அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிக்க முடியாது. ஸோ அதனால நம்ம என்ன செய்யணும், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எல்லாத்தையும் ஒரு ஸ்பெசிஃபைடு நியூமரிக் ஃபார்மேட்ல கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணணும். ஸோ அதுதான் இங்க இவங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்டெப்பா இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா கீழே இவங்க வந்து இந்த எக்ஸ்ப்ளோரேட்டரி டேட்டா அனாலிசிஸ்ல இந்த டேட்டாவெல்லாம் பத்தி பார்த்து புரிஞ்சுக்கிறாங்க. இது எந்த மாதிரி டேட்டா டைப் இருக்கு, ஃப்ளோட்டு இல்லை 12 காலம்ஸ் ஃப்ளோட்டா இருக்கு, 4 ஆப்ஜெக்டா இருக்குங்கிற மாதிரி பார்த்து தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறாங்க. எதெல்லாம் இந்த 4 ஆப்ஜெக்டா இருக்குங்கிறத இவங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் என்ன பண்றாங்க பாருங்களேன், மாடிஃபைங் த டேட்டா டைப்ஸ் ஆஃப் காலம் டு கேட்டகரின்னு சொல்றாங்க பாருங்க. ஏன் அதை பண்றாங்கன்னா, நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி நியூமரிக்கல் டேட்டா மட்டும்தான் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணும் ஒரு மெஷின் லேர்னிங் மாடல். அதனால இவங்க என்ன செய்யணும், எல்லாமே எதெல்லாம் கேட்டகாரிக்கலா இருக்கோ எல்லாத்தையும் வந்து அதை வந்து வேற ஃபார்மேட்ல மாத்தணும். அதுக்காக தான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இவங்க என்ன செய்யறாங்க, இந்த மேனுஃபேக்சரரை கேட்டகரியாகவும் மாடலை கேட்டகரியாகவும் கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ அந்த கன்வர்ஷன் தான் இங்க நடக்குது. பாத்தீங்களா, டேட்டா செட் டாட் மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் டாட் ஆஸ் டைப் ஆஃப் கேட்டகரி அப்படின்னு கொடுக்குறாங்க பாத்தீங்களா. ஸோ இதை வந்து ஒவ்வொரு டேட்டாவையும் நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணுவோம். கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணிட்டு என்ன செய்வோம்னா, அதுக்கப்புறம் பாருங்க கீழே அவங்க அந்த வேல்யூஸ் எல்லாம் இந்த டேட்டாவை ரெப்ரசன்ட் பண்ணி விஷுவலா பார்ப்போம். இதுல தான் வந்து மேட்ரிக்ஸ்ங்கிற ஒரு மெத்தடை யூஸ் பண்ணி இவங்க பாக்குறாங்க இந்த டேட்டால எவ்வளோ வேல்யூஸ் இருக்கு அப்படின்னு பார்த்தா, இயர் ஆஃப் ரீசேல்ல தான் நிறைய லெவல்ஸ் இருக்கு, நிறைய வேல்யூஸ் இருக்கு. 2018 17 16 அந்த மாதிரி நிறைய இயர்ஸ் இருக்கு. பிரைஸ் இன் தௌசண்ட்ஸ்லயும் ஓரளவுக்கு வேல்யூஸ் இருக்குங்கிற மாதிரி இந்த கிராஃப்ல ரெப்ரசென்ட் பண்ணுது. இது அந்த அளவுக்கு ஒன்றும் சரியான ரெப்ரசன்டேஷன் சொல்ல மாட்டேன்னா, நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணும்போது வில் யூஸ் சம்திங் டிஃப்ரெண்ட். சரியா? இதுல இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா இதுல பாருங்க எல்லா வேரியபிள்ஸ்க்கும் இவங்க என்ன பண்றாங்க, டிஸ்கிரிப்டிவ் ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸ் எடுக்கிறாங்க. நான் உங்களுக்கு ஆரம்பத்துல சொன்னேன் ஞாபகம் இருக்கா, நம்ம வந்து கவுண்ட் எடுப்போம், மீன் எடுப்போம், ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டிவியேஷன் எடுப்போம் அப்படின்னு. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம இது பார்ப்போம், இந்த கான்செப்ட்ஸை பத்தி, மீன் என்ன, மீடியன் என்ன, ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் டிவியேஷன் என்னன்னு பார்ப்போம். ஆனா பேரலா நம்ம இதையும் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிப்போம். ஒரு நியூமரிக் டேட்டாவை நம்ம இந்த மாதிரி மல்டிபிள் ஃபார்மேட்ஸ்ல ரெப்ரசன்ட் பண்ணலாம். ஓகே ஃபைன். ஹே சசி. Yes, Sashi, you are there?
Hello, hi sir.
Hello, how are you? We were just thinking, okay, you might be getting late from office, so we will continue since Raghav wanted to know about the project's overview. I was just telling him our car sales project, what are the things that we are having and why we are doing these steps. But at the moment, I'm not going to discuss in detail, Sashi, for you because it might confuse to so many things. We'll first finish our basics in Python and then jump back to this. Okay. Fine, Sashi. So today the concepts that we are going to see is, because since yesterday I introduced you to dictionary and this objects yesterday, let's understand about variables even better, because I have not introduced you to the various data types in Python yet. So I'll first introduce you to various data types that are there in Python, and parallelly let's get started with other things later on. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So to make things clear, Raghav and Sashi, so we did see about the variables in Python, but we have not seen about how to use these variables and try building certain lists, tuples, and these things. So we are going to see that today. Okay, and Raghav, you were also mentioning about the global variables, local variables, and all in Java. We do have a very similar concept here as well. Let's see about that as also here. Okay. So what I'm going to say is, I'm going to say that I'm going to declare these values x comma y comma z. Okay. See, this guy is already generating me some code. Okay. Let me use his code for the moment. You see, there are three variables that are getting declared at a single line itself. So first variable is name, second is city, third is age. So you can also do assignment of these variables, multiple variables at the same time as well. As the code is currently suggesting for us, we can do this as well, right? So here what it is saying, df is not defined. So first I need to define df. What is df? Df is nothing but my importing this, right? So let me first import, and I'm not going to use any of the data frames for the moment, but here I'm going to just declare this values. Let's see. Okay, and right. See here, whenever you are going to declare the variables as it is, right? So we cannot use df. So whatever this guy was suggesting me is not right, because I need to declare these values, these variables as values, right? So I'm going to declare three variables here. So assume like I'll give fruit names here. So banana. I don't want to use apple, orange, because always that is the one that we use. So let's use something different. Cherry. Avocado is a fruit or vegetable? I think it's a fruit, right? Okay, fine. So let's declare these three variables now. Okay. Now I'm going to print all these variables as this guy is suggesting me. Let me print all these variables. You see, at a single line as well, you can declare all these variables one after the other by just entering a comma after that variable. So for example, X will give you banana, the Y will give you cherry, and Z will give you avocado. So this is also one way of assignment. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you this question. X equal to Y equal to Z equal to, I'm saying if it is banana, what will happen? All three variables will have the same value. Raghav,
Yes,
Sashi,
sir. Yes, sir.
Same value, sir.
same values. Okay,
Yeah.
let's try. Yes, banana, banana, banana is getting repeated three times. This is also another way of assigning the variables. So in case generally we will not assign for all three variables the same value, but in case if there is a situation for you to do, in that case, this will be coming there. Okay. Then let
If we
me
have
do
less
some,
variables,
sorry.
if we have less variables and we have more values, how it will be defined, sir?
Yes, that's a very good question. We should be trying it out. Whenever we are getting doubt, let's try, right? So what we'll do is we'll say x equal to, okay, let's take the previous example. This will not be right. So less variables, more values, or more variables, less values. Okay, now let's see this. not enough values to unpack this. Okay. So basically it is saying you don't have enough values. So now less variables, more, too many values
Okay.
to unpack expected, right?
Okay.
So less variables is also a problem. More variables is
Exactly.
also
Yeah.
a problem. It will not accept any of this. If they are going to declare 3 variables, declare 3 values. 4 variables, 4 values. Right? So that's how you have to look into. Okay. Now what? Let's do something. Let's declare another variable. If UITS fruits equal to, let me give 3 variables here, like banana, cherry, avocado. Okay, good. So I'm saying XYZ equal to fruits, print XYZ. See, it is just capturing whatever is there in my mind, just like that. I have not coded this, but I'm also trying it for the first time. I didn't try it previously, to be frank. I don't know, like this is really nice. Okay. So now let's see. X, Y, Z, I'm assigning these values as fruits. So this is also other way of declaring, right? So this values, you see, it is getting auto assigned. We did the assignment in this way. We assigned this to a fruits, and then we saw here. Okay. So one other thing that we need to know is what is going to be the type of this fruit. Okay. What is going to be the type of this fruits? What is this type? Let's understand.
Object list.
No, you see, that's a new data type that we are going to learn today. This is called as a list. Whatever items that you are going to give inside a square brackets. As we saw yesterday, something very similar called dictionary. This is another data type here. So this data type is called as a list. Okay, so when list will be useful? So list data type can be used at many areas. Okay. So how it is useful in Python is, see, in case whenever you have to, basically what happens in a list is a versatile and a fundamental data type used in an ordered collection of items. So whenever you wanted to give something more in an ordered fashion, right? So we generally make use of list in Python. Okay, so elements, whatever we are going to insert in a list, maintains its order as it is, right? So, so that's why we call it as the list can be mutable lists, we call them as. So mutable is what? So mutable lists means that you can change the order of these items and then save the list again or remove some of the items and then redo certain things there inside the list. Okay, so list is also an object which allows duplicate items. The same item can appear multiple times within a single list as well. So for example, let's type in the same item name again. Banana. Okay. So you see here, just because I have just declared as
Not match the.
as A, it is not matching, or else it should accept. So banana, cherry, avocado, this is getting displayed because I am just displaying the same. Let me display this as well. Okay, you see here the banana is getting repeated twice, which means you can actually duplicate the items and then save it inside a list. And unlike the other data types, you can also save items in a different data types also inside a list. So it can have integers, it can have strings, it can have floats, other list items can also be stored inside. Okay. So the elements in these lists are indexed from 0 onwards. So that we know already mostly, and we can access the items in a list by basically how are we supposed to access the items inside the list? Let's do that. Okay. Accessing the items in the list. So what statement I use for printing the items inside? I use a print statement. right? So my list should be having a list name. So what is my list name here? What is
Fruits.
my list name? Fruits, right? Raghav, you are also agreeing. My list name is fruits. So within the fruits, if I have to access a particular item specifically, what I can do, I
List
can just,
start
as I
with
told you, list accesses by indexes. So I'm going to give an index. Okay, so what is my first item? Banana, that is getting displayed. In case I wanting the third item here. What is that? Again, that is also banana. Third item means you should not be considering it as, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, which is my fourth item is what? Represented as 3. Okay. Please keep that in mind. Always it starts from 0. So whenever you are going to
okay.
add a new item or do things, you have to. So what if, so now tell me the syntax. I wanted banana, cherry, avocado alone. I don't want this banana to be displayed. How can I access that?
0, 1, 2.
Do I need to
0,
directly
2, 1.
give it? 0, yes,
2,
colon,
1, 2, 2.
0 to 2, right? So I'll be giving a 0 to 2. What has happened?
Means
Why
no
only 2
0. No,
items came?
only no, remove 0, sir.
I should remove 0, you're saying. Okay, let me remove 0. Now let me give. What happened?
Banana, cherry.
Why only 2
Okay.
is coming?
0, 1, 2. You should
Ah.
come right.
Yes. So what do you think, Raghav? Why it is not displayed? Why only 2 items?
Is it considered as banana from 1?
Hmm. No. So you have that
Okay.
doubt
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Got it, sir.
Hmm. Yes.
Why? Because it is taking until 0, but it is not taking 2.
Yes,
Before 2.
exactly.
Before 2.
Exactly. So before 2, the end should be before 2. So which means if I want 3 items, I'll be giving the end as 3, right? So 0 until 3 if I give, then it displays me all these items. Okay. So keep this in mind. End is always not the last element. Last before element will be your end. Okay. So yesterday, I think we were trying to access the dictionary object with -1, something like that, right? Here we can use -1. So as we go from here 0 till the last, we can go from reverse also, which means banana. So since we have 2 bananas, you might be wondering, okay, no, sir, this should displaying this banana. To confirm that, I'm pressing -2 instead. You see, from last it traverses the list. Okay. So list is something which can go from left to right, right to left, and you can also access specific elements within that list as well. Is this clear, Raghav, Sashi?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Raghav, you are you understanding it? Is this clear?
Fruits, we give the array of fruits. Which value we give that value before value getting it's correct, sir?
Correct. Yes. It is not basically an array, I will say. It is a list. It's a different data type. Slightly differs from array. The reason is because arrays traversing from reverse we generally don't do, right? Here we have that reverse order also. And that's the other difference, Raghav. Okay. So now we saw about how to do these items. So assume I wanted to remove this last banana. How I can delete that? I can do that in my list. So I can say, what is my list name? It is fruits.
Drop.
From fruits, remove my last item. So there is a function for this list is there. I'm going to press dot. You see here, what and all operations I can do inside a list is coming out here. I can sort it, I can reverse this, I can remove, insert, pop, extend, count, copy, clear, append, do everything. Right?
Okay.
Right? So many operations are there. So
What is meant by pop, sir?
yeah, we'll first use pop. Okay. We'll see what this pop is going to do. So I'm going to say like remove and return the items in the list. So if the items are out of range, then it doesn't delete anything. So I'm going to say remove my last item of my list. So I'm saying -1. Okay, let's see what happens. So it has removed banana from my list. Okay. And now okay, now if I'm removing, it will remove the next item also. First, let me display my list. How to display your list? Can I type in fruits?
Print to fruits.
Yes, you have to tell me the syntax hereafter. Okay, so print fruits. So I'm going to just display the fruits. I list what and all is there. Did you see my last banana, the second banana, what I had added in my list got removed. Okay, and similarly, I can also add more elements to this list. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this and say I'm going to append. So as an example, I'm going to show you append. So what this append is going to do, it will basically help me. Yeah, I was just waiting for this guy. Okay, so append what? Yeah. So it is just going to add the elements, right? So now what it's going to add is going to just add mango to my list. I removed one banana, I added mango, right? So similarly, there are other functions also on a list. Okay, so I have two assignment questions for both of you. One is find out the difference between an array and the list. So first you have to find the difference between array and a list. Come out with examples of array and try to work the same example with list and see what is actually the difference between both. Okay, so that will be my first question. And the second one will be whatever elements that are currently present here, for example, in fruits, right? So for my fruits list, what and all other operations, what it is doing. I want you to try out copy, clear, count, extend, index, insert, remove, reverse, sort. All of these, I want you to try it out and tell me tomorrow. Maybe as an example, I'll show you insert or something, right? But what you have to do is you have to do something very similar. Fruits dot insert, right? So I'm just going to insert a particular value here.
What we call, sir, that?
Sorry?
What we call this insert, remove, these are all
These are all what we can call it as functions of the list. So these are some of the additional functions, what we can say. So within a list, what are the other additional features of the list? We generally call them as. So you can call it as a function of the list. Yeah, like adding, removing, inserting, deleting, modifying. So these are all functions of a list, right? So
okay, sir.
You can call it as functions of the list. Okay, you see here I did something specifically. I inserted on 0, 1. Earlier what I had in 0, 1, I had after banana, I had cherry. So now my cherry is moved to the next item. Did you notice this?
Cherry, move to next item, yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is something very important. Why we are using this insert?
Where
See,
we are position.
Yes, I'm giving a
Position
position.
insert.
Yes, and then I'm saying in that position, insert this element orange. So this orange is getting now inserted in first position, and the item which was already there in the first position has been moved towards the right. Okay. This is other important thing that you should be noting it down. So tomorrow, whatever we worked here, apart from this, whatever items are currently present, just practice that. For example, fruits dot remove, fruits dot this, whatever. So for example, I wanted to remove from my fruits mango. Which mango it will remove? Both the mangoes?
Fruits, all
Yeah,
mangoes.
all mangoes, right? So now tomorrow what you are going to do is, see here, I wanted to remove only the second occurrence of mango, not the first, right? So now what I'm doing, I'm just saying in the first occurrence, so I'll comment all this, or I'll just execute it in the new line, not here. Let me uncomment this, so it will be easy for you guys to see this code. So now here what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the second occurrence of mango. So what is happening? Okay, this is
There
saying
is
list
no
dot,
mango. Most
yeah, there is no
mango.
item to remove. So how I can remove my last mango here?
-1, -2. Last mango -1.
Yes, remove of mango I'm saying. Okay, in that case, yes. Let's try this. No, remove of X
Okay.
is not in the list. It is actually searching for the exact value there, right? So how can I
Yeah.
remove the last mango from my list? How can I remove? Can I think we just used a function pop. What this pop does,
Does remove.
right? It removes, right? Let's see. What has happened?
Orange
Why it does
gone.
not? Huh?
Orange not available.
Yes. Why it has removed orange? Because that is the first element, right?
Yeah.
Correct. So I
Yes,
should
sir.
have given what? -1. I thought you guys are going to tell me that.
Okay.
Sir, don't remove.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
told, okay, it is fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
So see, this function we already
I
used. I
thought.
want you to answer. Give me the right answers, even if I'm going to commit any mistakes. That's how I want to test how attentive you are in the class.
Got it.
Right? Okay. Fine. So this is how we remove it. But other
Means here remove means it will based on work based on the object name,
yes,
list name. In the pop is
yes.
by position. Huh?
Position, correct, exactly, exactly. So, but I want you to experiment with other functions also that is there, right? In your
Okay. Okay.
specific workspace, I want you to try it out with the rest of the others as
Okay, sir.
well. Okay, let's move to the next part here. So we did see about list and the other ways also we can use is something called del. Del fruits of, let me see anything to remove here. All are unique fruits only. Banana, cherry, avocado, mango. So which one you want to remove? Shall we remove banana and try? Okay. You see,
Mm,
I can do this way also. Del fruits of 0,
okay.
when I'm saying my first item will get deleted.
Is there any concept of like permanent delete or temporary delete?
No, here we don't have that concept, Sashi. So
Okay.
I think you are talking about in the database terms, right? So this is
Yeah, is
not
there
a,
any?
that's why these values and these things are at a memory level only. So there is no permanent delete and this unless until it is stored inside a database. We generally don't do that way. So it's like usually it is
We
the
can
delete and insert
yeah,
alone. That's how we handle that.
we can declare in the other variable, right? If we don't want to delete, just take some
Yeah, exactly.
partial of
What you can
data.
do is you can take a, yes, perfect.
We
That's
can
the right
define.
way. Yes, you, as you see in fruits, I'm taking it, right? So whatever values I'm storing in X, Y, Z, right? So now I'm deleting from fruits, but X, Y, Z will remain, right?
Yes.
So that's what will happen. So banana, cherry, avocado, banana, that is there in my fruits. So let's try it out. Del of fruits. In that, I'm going to delete 0. Now let's see. Print fruits. Print x comma y comma z. Yes. X comma y comma z comma a. Okay. Now let's do this. I'll just comment this. Let's do this way. What has happened? Cherry,
Fruit
avocado,
is
banana is there in fruits. Banana, cherry, avocado, banana is there in X, Y, Z.
yeah.
Right? So this is how you can take a backup of your items and then
Yes.
make use of that in the next value so that it doesn't get permanently deleted.
Yes.
Okay. So we did cover list to certain extent now. Okay, now let's look into more functions, right? So what are the other types that we are having? Let's explore one and the all, right? So it will be easy for you guys. Once we get started with data science end to end, you can just play around with all these objects quite easily. Okay, so I think you should be giving me answer for this. I'm saying x is equal to 5 and y I'm saying equal to Sashi. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll print this and z equals, I'll put Raga. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to print this x plus y plus z. What do you think will be the output?
It will 5 comma Shashi comma Raghav, sir. I think
Sorry,
error. May
error?
5 comma
Why error?
5 5 comma Shashi comma Raghav.
Mm, okay, so why you say with comma?
This is list, right?
Mm, is this list? No, list is not this
No,
one, right?
no.
It is just a usual variable assignment only, not list.
Okay, okay, got it.
See, for list, you have to declare it within square brackets. Here I have not
Ah,
used any
right.
square brackets at all, right? So, and moreover, I'm declaring the each variable separately. So I'm not doing as a list here,
I
right?
think
So,
error. Why? Because integer
uh,
plus characters.
uh-huh.
I hope.
Can remove.
Yeah, yes, Raga.
Yeah, print statement we remove the plus then replace to comma, it will be showing answer. Because we
Okay.
printed x plus y plus z, it's getting a numerical or like a
Yeah,
mathematical operation.
exactly. Yes. As you guys rightly guessed, unsupported operand plus with it is saying int and string. You are trying to add integer and a string. but you are using incorrect operand here. So instead, make use of this operand for me not to not throw any errors. So Phi Sashi Raghav. See, this is
Yes.
the right way to display or print any of these variables whenever you are going to have something in this manner. Okay. Now let's see the concept of global variables. So any variables which are getting declared outside a particular function is considered as global variables. So for example, let me tell you an example. X equal to awesome. Assume this is my variable that I'm giving. X is defined as awesome. Okay, so I have declared this variable. Now I'm going to define a function. So how do you think I'm going to define this function?
As a variable.
Sorry?
As a variable.
Yes. So I'm going to declare the function with the keyword def, right? So that's how I generally declare a function. So I'm saying I'm creating a function called my function. Okay. And what I'm doing is I'm printing Python is and you're going to use this variable. Okay. So see here, this particular variable will be accessible here and also will be accessible here as well. So that should be my idea. Let me try executing this code. Okay, let's see what has happened. Python is awesome. So this is, I'm just calling a function and I'm trying to just use this variable across. Okay, instead of
Without function, we
declaring,
can't do it.
sorry?
Without function.
Yeah, without function also we can do. So, but why I want to show you is the nature of this variable declaration, right? So for example, I'm saying
Okay.
X equal to awesome. Okay. So this is within the function, this is there. And there is this X equal to awesome. I'm not going to use it anywhere else. Okay. So now let's see what the function should basically do. Okay, so this is a global variable by default. It is getting assigned as global itself. So whatever function I'm going to use, so for example here, I'm just removing it, right? So my function, yes. So let me remove this now. So I'm not going to call this my function. Instead, I'm just going to display. You see what has happened? Only once this is getting printed. The second time, which is outside this loop, outside the function, I'm not able to access this variable. So only once I'm able to see this, right?
Within the
So
function.
this is, yeah. So if at all you are going to declare a variable and then within the function you want to use that, you cannot access that variable outside the function. So how to make this variable access outside the function? There is a name called global. So I'm just going to add a global before that variable. Okay, so I'm just going to make this as global X equal to awesome. Now I'm planning to call this variable. So first, whenever I'm going to declare, I cannot
Double
directly
equal.
use it. First, I'll be declaring and then I'll be assigning. Okay. First, I'll be declaring global X and then only I'll be assigning values for this function. So now you see this particular value of X should be accessible even outside as well, but for some reason, this has not
No,
gotten.
sir, it is executing the outside function only, sir. You are not calling the function, right?
Yeah, exactly. You are right. Yes. Yes, that's true. That's true. It is actually executing the outside function only. You are right, Sashi. Correct. Even I was wondering because I'm not calling the function only, how it is getting displayed. Yeah, you are right. Yes. That's right. So you see, if I'm calling the function only, this should work. So now for me, this function should get executed. So now let's see how many times it is coming. So only once this is
No,
coming,
sir.
you see.
Within the function, you are calling the function.
Yes. Here I'm calling it once, correct?
No, sir. You need to get out from the space, remove the space from the my function.
Yeah, you're right. Yes. You are saying this way, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
indentation. Yes, yes, yes.
Indentation error.
Yeah, correct. So now I think we are good. Yes. Oh, three times this is getting called. Yes. Thank you, Sashi. Even I just got confused for a moment. Thank you for reminding me about indentation in Python. So most of the time, most of our developers, we intend to forget this because it is taken care by default. So why this is not calling? Even I was just thinking about that. Okay, that's good. Thank you, Sashi. So basically, whenever you are going to declare a variable as global, it becomes accessible even outside the function as well. So that is something I wanted to
Without
show
a
to
print
you.
value, we can call the function, right, sir?
Sorry?
Remove the print values below, then
Yes.
we can call the function only.
Yes, yes, we can. Yes.
No, no,
Instead
sir.
of the
Only name of function, remove the prints outside.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yes. Like this, you mean to say I remove
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah. Only function. Call the function. That's it.
Yeah. Yes. This
Yes.
will by default display. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But without before I observe without global
Ah,
we didn't define as a global, but also it's come as a we print as a awesome, sir. Before I think remove the
uh,
global extent or comment. Now print
okay.
the
Let's try it out. Okay.
and write the print copy and paste outside,
Python
sir.
is awesome.
Print to
Yes.
value.
Yes. Let me try.
Print.
Print
Yeah.
bonus x. Okay. Fine. This is not inside the function. Let's try it out. Yeah.
Yes,
It is
it's working
still
like
no, no. I think what we'll do is let's change the variable because my suspicion is it is assign
my
taking the
memory.
yeah memory. It is using the old value is what my guess is. Let's see. Right.
Gemini is become a sharp, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Python is Sashi. You see? I think somewhere for y, you see this value, Sashi. It has taken that value only here, right? Because we just declared that as global and
Yeah,
no
yeah.
more taking awesome. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Python is Sashi because you are on the spot and finding out the issues and mistakes there. I think definitely Sashi is becoming Python very good, very soon. Nice.
Thank you, sir.
I hope Raghav is also turning Python or
He is the developer only, sir. Front-end
yes, yes,
developer only.
yeah,
He
already he
know
is,
very
he
well.
is.
I am the new for the programming. Very new. That's why
No,
I'm
not.
exciting. That's it.
No, I think Raghav, I was just talking to him. He is more interested on knowing what are we going to do next. How is the data science project looking like and what are the things that we are going to see, sir? Tell me about that because I'm in dire need for a job. So I need these skills first so that I can update my resume, start searching for a job, sir. This I can learn also. Right, Raghav? Is that what you think? We're not able to hear you, Raghav. Maybe you are on mute. Raghav, you are there? Not sure if Raghav is having any
Little
network
break
issue.
maybe.
Network issue or something. Maybe we are not able to hear him
Yeah.
talk. Okay, that's fine. Let me move on to the next part. So we did see about list. There is one more item in Python, which is very similar to that of list. We call them as tuple, or tuple. Generally, people pronounce this.
Triple.
Yeah. Yes. Tuple or tuple. So depending on our accent and comfort, we can call
Yes.
both. So tuple is similar to that of a list, right? But here one specific difference is there. So type of sequence data similar to list. They are very similar to that of list, but with a crucial difference between tuple and a list. So in a list, we can change the order of items, right? And we can remove some items, change the orders, and insert certain things within the order. We can do that in a list, but in
Yes.
tuple, we cannot do that. So once a tuple is created, the elements cannot be changed, added, or removed. So it is immutable in nature. Okay. Tuple is immutable in nature. Okay. First, let's see an example of tuple, right? First, let's understand an example of tuple. So I'm going to declare a tuple called X, and within that, I'm going to declare the values apple, orange, and banana, right? So here what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create this tuple. So I used to create what? I used to create with square brackets, it becomes list. With a usual round bracket, this becomes a tuple.
Normal bracket and square brackets.
Yes, that's the only difference. Okay. So now let's see this in detail. Okay. Now you see 3 items got created. Let's see the type of this. I believe Raghav is also there in the call. Raghav, you are able to hear us?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So
I'm
previously we were
doing
trying to
well.
We are
sorry.
asking for you before.
Yeah, we were looking for you for some answers and things. And we were continuously calling you,
Interesting,
Raghav.
sir.
All of a sudden you disappeared. So that's what we thought, like, okay, any network issue you might be having.
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Fine, Raghav. Hope you are with us in terms of understanding these various elements that are there. Okay. So what is the difference between tuple and a list, Raghav? I think whenever I'm asking some questions, Raghav's network is having a fault. Sashi, are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear, sir.
Okay. I think Raghav is using some intelligent network, looks like. When we are asking him any questions, it is not responding.
I'm
Hello,
responding to
Raghav?
you.
Is it? You are responding. We didn't hear actually anything, Raghav. Did you hear anything, Sashi? Raghav's response?
No. I think
Even I'm
you are
not here.
using the cable, right? I think cable will be some distraction because mic is away from mouth, nearby mouth. There is no nearby mouth if it is.
Now, okay, Sasi?
Yeah, now it's okay.
Yeah,
If
now it is
you take it
better,
in
Raghav.
hand.
Yeah. You can just remove the cable or make sure the room is less noisy, and you can come to a separate room so that you are not getting disturbed by others. So you can just put it on speaker itself. So that should help you, I think, Raghav. So what
I
is the
put it
difference
on.
between
We
list
cannot
and
hear you,
tuple?
sir.
Okay, fine. What is the difference between list and tuple, Raghav?
Store the values, sir, for it's a object values.
Okay. No, there is one key difference between list and tuple that I told you just now.
Yeah, list it's stored in the array bracket. It's storing the normal object bracket.
Okay, that's the only difference.
No, sir.
Then why we need to separate data types,
Mm,
right? So Python should not have created two data types, right? If you think its only difference is in the brackets alone, why would we have two different data types created? Okay, so the key difference that I told us, let's see that now in an example. Okay, so the items in a tuple are ordered in the same manner, right? So whenever you are going to remove a particular item or do anything, so see, for example, I have a tuple now X. Okay, so for this item X, I'm going to assign a particular value. So I'm going to replace apple, which is in my 0th item. I'm going to replace this tuple value. Okay, I'm going to replace it
double,
with
sir.
mango or something like that. Let me try with double brackets only.
Sir,
Mango. Yeah.
the tuple immutable values.
Tuple?
In
You are breaking, Raghav.
Yeah, not clear,
Maybe
sir.
some network issue there. Yeah.
immutable, sir.
Yes, exactly. It is immutable. Yes, you are right. Immutable is something I cannot add any element. Let's see what is happening. You see, it's giving me an
Yes.
error stating tuple objects does not support item assignment, which means once you have created a particular items, you cannot use that anywhere. So I mean to say like you cannot assign new values to the existing items. So, so for example, storing a database item. So for your question, Sashi. So whenever we are going to create a database with fixed set of records or items, so I do not want to change the columns or add any new columns to that database. I wanted a fixed length of 10 columns only to be placed inside the database. I'll be making use of tuples there.
Okay.
Because what happens is the number of items that are in a tuple are fixed by default, right? So that is what it is. So how do you access elements in a tuple? Raghav, can you please tell me? How do you access elements within a tuple?
Print, sir.
Yeah. Yes, same way as we were doing it with the indexing and the numbers only. So whatever numbers
Yeah.
or indexes that we generally were using, we'll be using the same way. Raghav, maybe before for coming for tomorrow's class, right? Can you please check with your internet provider, Raghav? Looks like there is a network issue at your end because sometime whenever I'm observing, your voice is breaking or we are not able to hear what you are talking, Raghav. Looks like there could be some bandwidth issue. Can you please try to fix that with your network provider, Raghav?
Yeah, okay, sir.
Just call them and which connection are you using, Raghav? Is this Airtel or BSNL something?
Apple.
Which one? Airtel.
Now it's clear, sir.
It's okay, I should say. Sashi, is this okay, right? Or was his voice breaking in
It's
between also?
I think only the headset and mic issues, I think so.
Uh, yeah, even I'm not sure what the issue is.
Yeah.
Maybe that will be helpful if we can actually get to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, continue, sir.
Okay, fine. So you have your office job after this, Sashi? Going to continue
Yes,
your
sir.
office. Oh,
Means
okay.
yeah, this month is a little busy, sir.
Yeah, no, I do understand here as well the same because that's how things are here in Gulf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So we'll take one more concept and then after that we'll be wrapping it up. Okay. Let's look into, we did see about the global variables, we did see about the functions. You now know the difference between a list and a tuple.
Yes, sir. Is there any difference like behavior way also?
No, mostly, right? So we'll be using list in many of these
Means
scenarios. We'll be using list, but tuple is also used in certain scenarios where you do not want a particular item order to be changed at anyhow, or you do not want anything to be like modified by anyone there, right? So in those scenarios, you
okay.
just make use of tuple. Right? But mostly we'll be using list and dictionary. So one more object type that we have seen this yesterday, but I'm just revisiting that for our convenience. So we saw something called, I'm just giving a new name for this, dictionary, which is basically the, this will be having key value pairs. So that's the difference. So first it will be having the keys, for example, name, and then I'll be having the values for that. You see,
Yeah,
which is
declaring the
yes. So you see
okay.
here, first name will be there, then it gives the name.
Age. Yes, yes.
Age will be there, then age, city is there, then it gives city, and then we can just print the xdict.